Welcome back, everyone, to I'm No Genius. As always, I'm Eli. Today, I'm joined by Premier Me 35 and Schrant German. Guys, how you doing?
Hey.
Hey Eli, it's good to see
Hey,
you.
thanks, guys. You may be noticing that I'm perspirating a little
Yeah,
bit.
you're drenched. You're disgusting. I need you to check that real fast.
Okay. Um, I
Just kidding. You look great. I'm so happy to see you.
I'm happy to see you guys as well. These weekly business meetings, we'll call them, they make my week. I gotta tell you.
Agreed. I look forward to it very much so. It's a Friday night.
It
Usually
is.
we'd be together on a Friday night, but I think the heat's got everyone a little bogged down. At least for me, I'm bogged down for sure.
A hot week.
Very hot
I
week.
have been inside all week though, so
Yeah, Grant, I mean, you and I, we're a couple of white collar workers now. Cam, I mean, you're still out there with the boys struggling. What's that like?
I lucked out for three out of the 5 days. I was inside painting in the air conditioning. So that was nice. But today I was outside and it was a scorcher. I sweat a lot, got really stinky, and today I reeked of chlorine on top of the body odor because I swam in the YMCA pool for the first time.
And how was it?
I already knew that swimmers were badass, but now I have a even greater newfound respect for swimmers because I was like, oh, it's a different type of cardio. My body's sore from the basketball game. Like, I'll just hop in the pool, do a couple. I mean, is it laps just up and down in the lane? I'll
That
do a
is,
couple
yeah,
laps. So I was doing freestyle, and I like to think that I'm a decent swimmer. And then I look to my left and I look to my right, and there's a couple of golden buckeyes, if you will, and they are dusting me. One's just casually backstroking, the other's doing a little butterfly, I believe is what it was. And I do 4 laps, and I have to stop and just start huffing and puffing. I was gassed, but a lot of fun. A lot of fun.
swam
yeah.
at like 6 in the morning too. That's when the real swimmers are there.
Yeah,
They're up
yeah.
early getting after it.
Uh, in the water, I like kept like because I didn't have goggles. Everyone else had goggles, swim caps. So I look like a rookie. I'm in like trunks. Everyone else is in a speedo, tight speedos. And I keep every time I turn my head and look up, I see the clock. I'm like, I should be in bed. I shouldn't be here. This is dumb. But yeah, that was my morning.
Yeah, Cam, I'm with you. I just changed the lighting. Sorry. I don't like that. I don't like that.
Can we lock in?
Sorry. Now we're locked
He's
in.
so unprepared every single time.
O- Okay.
We
All
need
right.
Colin to start his podcast.
I'm a genius.
Yeah, I'm ready for the
Yeah.
transition.
He's ready to move over to the other side. But Cam, I understand what you're talking about. I used to work at a country club. I don't know if you guys know that, but I worked in the tennis department. But the locker rooms were used by swimmers a lot of the time. And
Hmm.
I would say, pretty much every day around 6:15 a.m. there would be 65 to 78-year-old men and women walking through there, and they're getting done with their swimming at 6:15 in the
Yeah.
morning.
Oh
And
yeah.
well, I guess it makes sense since they go to bed at 3 in the afternoon. So I guess that makes sense. But they're there finishing up their workout at 6:15. I'm just getting there to start work, and they're just like, "Oh yeah, it was a good day today." I was like, "Really? How far did you swim?" She goes like, "Oh, 10,000 meters." And I was trying to do the math in my head. I know that I think in like a regulation pool or something, like down and back
50.
is 50, right? Down and back is
I
50.
think down's 50.
I don't know. I because I always thought,
Down was 50.
That's
We
what I
do have a
thought.
swimmer on this
Yeah,
podcast. We really need him here.
he's not here.
well, no, he's here. He's just, where he always is. He's behind the scenes.
He's
Filming.
behind
He's
the
behind the
camera.
camera.
He's
You're right.
behind the camera.
Yeah.
He's filming. He's controlling our Zoom cameras right
Colin,
now.
keep it up.
Exactly. We couldn't do what you do. I probably could. I had the training, but that's neither here
Yeah,
nor
I
there.
think down is 50. Also swimming. Did you see the video of Katie Ledecky swimming with chocolate milk on her head today?
I was about to talk about that. Yeah.
That was the most
He's a
bizarre
beast.
thing in the world. Like she's the definition of dominant. But why choose chocolate milk? Why not just do like colored water?
Well, Cam, I think at this point it's time to do a quick sponsor. What you got in your hand there? Uh, where's the muscle milk at?
Oh, that wasn't what I was going for. We probably shouldn't do that. I know they're not going to see it, but
They're never going to see it. That's for
yeah,
sure.
but say by chance this is. Let's just pretend I have muscle milk in my hand. That I drank the whole thing and it's delicious. But what if they see this and like, huh? We should sponsor them. So we'll just keep them in our back pocket.
We will keep them in our back pocket.
But I do enjoy muscle milk, yes.
Yes, amazing. But yeah, I did see the video of Katie Ledecky is her name.
Mhm.
Yes, I also saw the video of her. She won by 20 seconds,
Mm-hmm.
not 20 feet, not 20 meters, 20 seconds. And that's apparently, I'm not a swimmer. Again, our swimmer on the podcast, he's filming right now.
Our resident swimmer.
Our resident swimmer, he is filming. But I've been made aware that is a long time in between
Did you see her
swims.
finish the race and no one else was in frame?
Yeah,
She finished.
for 20
She
seconds.
finished, and they said that she has the 19 fastest times for women in that event.
That's awesome. That's really cool.
That is very cool. And I'm not gonna lie, guys. Growing up when I was younger, I would say before high school, I looked down on swimmers because they're so girly. They wear speedos and everything. They do stuff that I can't ever do now. I understand that now.
Yeah. No, I always thought swimmers, I'm not just saying this to contradict you, but I always thought swimmers were dope because Michael Phelps was a beast.
Yeah.
I don't know why, but like you never watch swimming or track and field until the Olympics come on. And you never become more patriotic than when they're just balls to the wall, just fast.
Yeah. And by the way, speaking of Michael Phelps and Katie Ledecky, I saw a video of Katie Ledecky. I think it was for ESPN Sports Center, something like that. And she said something like, "The greatest part about winning is that I don't have to hear the Star Spangled Banner because I hate that song," or something to that effect. And Michael
She said
Phelps,
that?
she said that. She says she hates hearing it in the Olympic arenas all the time whenever somebody wins from the U.S. And she says her greatest accomplishment is making sure that song isn't played. And Michael Phelps, like, he saw that, reacted to it, and it was almost like the Jordan like laughing meme from The Last Dance. You know what I'm talking about? Like, or he's like looking at the iPad and he throws his head back and he's laughing and everything. And Michael Phelps is just like, I might have to come out of retirement or something like. It's just,
Wait, I don't get it. Why? She
Yeah,
likes
I'm
to
not
win.
following.
She likes to win so it doesn't play?
yeah, like she's just saying like her main motivation. I'm
She's
paraphrasing here.
American.
Is she American?
Yeah.
I thought she was British or like Canadian.
Katie Ledecky?
Yeah, is she American?
Not American.
Then
I'm
who-
going to flip this around. Are you American, Eli?
I'm American.
Yeah, she's American.
She's
I'm
the
Amer-
greatest female swimmer ever.
I thought she was from another. Then I saw another swimmer. Then I thought it was
Okay.
Katie Ledecky.
I was about to say, Katie Ledecky, I mean, she wins. She wants to hear the national anthem.
Yeah, I thought it was.
If she didn't
Katie-
want to hear it, she wouldn't win.
Yes, I thought it was.
would have said that then because no other female swimmer wins.
I don't know
It's like
either. That's
only
why I
the
thought it was.
national anthem playing.
That's why I thought it was Katie Ledecky. Like, because
Yeah, she's American, homie.
she's American. Well, then I feel I call myself a journalist, but reality
okay.
is for this podcast, I don't do much
Just
research at all.
Send out a notes app apology and everything will be fine.
Yeah, should I grab my ukulele?
Just restart.
I'll just grab my ukulele and I'll make an apology video.
Sure. It was probably a Ryan Lochte.
Really?
No. He's
Okay.
American.
I don't know who these people are. I don't follow swimming. The only
What, dude? You don't watch the Olympics?
I watch the Olympics, but
Brad, you know who Ryan Lochte is, right?
Caleb Dressel,
Caleb Dressel,
also
swimmer.
American.
I don't.
Tattoo.
Sweet tattoo. Very cool
Tattoo.
tattoo.
But what I'm trying to say here is that there was a swimmer. I don't know if it was recent or like in years past. Some like British like or Canadian female swimmer. She said like, yeah, I love winning, so I don't have to hear the national anthem or something like that.
That's the
And
thing
Michael-
is, I don't know who could have said that because the only two swimmers that win are American. So it's just the national anthem every single time, or our national anthem every single time.
I don't know. Maybe I'm insane or something. But that's probably not the weirdest thing that I've said on this.
Are we
podcast.
excited for the Olympics this summer? You guys looking forward to it?
I'm
Because it was
unaware
kinda-
of I'm unaware of the time difference, so I don't know when it'll be on or when I'll be able to watch. But like,
It's in Paris, right?
I always catch the highlights, and that's cool.
Yeah,
Yeah.
what is the time difference? I'm gonna look
Our
that up.
golf team looks good. Our basketball team looks
Oh yeah, I
good.
did see that.
What is the time difference between Midwest Ohio
Grant, you
and
got that too,
Paris?
right?
I thought it episode.
He is. I mean,
It might just be us today.
Eli. You
Can
There
there?
we go.
I'm okay. Can you guys hear my
right.
Zoom is telling me my internet connection's unstable.
Yeah.
Yeah, a little bit.
Really?
You need to take 5 real quick. Grant and I can hold it down for 5.
I think
You
we
take
got
5, go cool off,
it.
look up a couple Olympians from America,
Grab a glass of
and
water.
also
Okay.
look up a couple other countries because all you've mentioned is Canada and Britain. There's plenty more, I promise.
I don't think so.
Grant and I
Nick,
got
that
it
might be it.
for the next 5. Listen, you're gonna have a good one. It's a rough start, but we're gonna finish it strong.
Like,
Take
seriously,
5 real quick. Go calm down. Splash some water on your face.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I did a story today before I go. I did a story today on the heat wave
A
going on
swimmer.
and how it may affect people.
I
Yeah.
mean, you're
think it
you're
is.
walking proof right now. You need shade. Go find shade.
Yeah, I need it. You guys go ahead, talk amongst yourselves. I'll be right
Yeah.
back.
Take your time. Take your time.
God, he's a mess.
I heard that.
Oh, he's our captain. I love it. It's
I
fine.
know.
Everyone has those days. It's good.
You think he's gonna come back
That would be really funny if he just left his
if he
camera on.
just left?
The next podcast we look, it's 4 hours long. the last 3 hours of it is just nothing.
Yep. Oh,
Dude, that was like 30 seconds. You need longer. You're still fanning. Don't come back until you're done fanning.
I can't look. There's no AC unit in this room. I have a wall AC unit in my living room. I have a wall AC unit in my bedroom. There's nothing in here
Do you have a
why
freezer?
don't you go to one of those rooms?
because my desk is in here.
We
Take
dude,
the
we gave
computer.
we gave you a free 5 minutes. Go use it.
No, I just know you guys aren't going to be able to talk about anything without me.
Whoa! Actually, now I want to prove a point because I actually have a bunch of stuff to talk about.
We
I haven't
can't
seen
talk
Grant in a
about
minute.
anything.
We can't. You
We're
can't.
friends. We don't
We've
need
been
a
doing this
host.
podcast for what? 2 years
We
now?
talk.
Okay.
Give us 5. Actually, you can stay in the room. Mute yourself. Grant and I are going to talk for 5 minutes, and you're just going to sit there and watch.
Fine. Okay.
All right?
You're on.
Can we just
Now-
talk about how sweaty Eli is for 5 minutes?
Yeah. All right. Do you want us to talk? He just wants to flame you for 5. We can do both.
You can do
Either one, you can pick.
Look, I'm going to mute myself. You guys say whatever you want.
He's
Okay.
glistening.
All right, Grant. Let's pretend like he's not even in the room, just to prove to him that Grant, you and I have been friends for a couple
right, you
couple
ready?
days, at least a couple days.
Welcome back to I'm No Genius. I'm Grant Sherman. We have Cam Primer here. Cam, how you doing today?
How we doing? We are doing. It was a hot one,
We
a
are
little
doing.
lethargic, but honestly, Grant, just you've brought me back since you and I are the only ones in here. Just the companionship of another one has brought me back. I'm excited to be here. I was a little lethargic. Now we're back ready to go. But
we're back.
what I really want to hear about, yeah, you haven't been on in a while.
I
I
haven't.
just
I feel like me and you are the only two consistent ones on this podcast. Everyone else just kind of dips out from time to time.
oh no. You and I, yes,
Oh,
we
yeah.
are the ones that are on here the most.
Yeah.
But I mean, like, you've gone on a bunch of side quests, and I feel like you haven't been on to talk about it for a while.
I have.
Can we get a little
is
Sherman
this-
update?
Is this the first one I've been on in 2 weeks, 3 weeks?
That's what I mean. Yeah.
Oh, well, I just got back from Country Fest. It was a 3-day camping, country music, vacation, and it was a blast. They had loaded lineup of singers. Got to see Cody Johnson, Riley Green, Thomas Rhett, Lainey Wilson, and it was a blast. That's why I wasn't on the last episode. I don't remember why I wasn't on the episode before that, but
But that sounds incredible. You mentioned you slept in a tent, and I've seen a couple videos and pictures. Thoughts on sleeping in a tent? Because I've gotten some stuff for this in the past. I just want to know how you feel about it.
So when you sleep in a tent, do you sleep on the ground or like an air mattress?
Air mattress.
Air mattress. Okay, that's what we did. I have no problem sleeping in a tent as long as it's not hot during the night.
Hmm.
Luckily for us, it was like 60, 55 degrees. So it was like that nice, perfect temperature where you can bundle up under the covers in a tent. But if it's too hot, then it's just hell. It's unbearable. So
Yeah.
luckily for us, it wasn't like that.
If you had to pick between tent camping and sleeping in a camper, which one are you taking?
Um, I don't know. I might say tent, honestly. I've only been in a camper a couple times. I don't know if you have. Well, no, you guys have. No, it's like a house. It's not a camper.
It's out, but we used to have a
Campground.
camper. We used to have a
Yeah.
camper. Yeah.
Um, I don't know. I'd probably say tent because camper just doesn't really feel like camping. I guess you can walk outside, but you?
I've been accused of being Alexa has accused me of being a glamper. And
Glamper?
I think I just have to embrace it because I don't know, I like to feel like I'm inside and move around. I mean, you only use the camper to sleep in. It's just a bigger, heavier, more expensive tent.
Yeah.
But it
I
comes
don't
with
know. I feel like
it comes
camping,
with
I
the
think of
AC. I'm a glamper. I mean, I'll admit to it. I'll accept that. I'll wear it.
to each their own. I wonder
Call
what
me what
Eli
you want.
is. He probably doesn't even like camping. He's probably
I bet he
big thing
sweats like a
inside,
mug.
big AC guy. He can't handle the heat of the outside, so he's probably sweating right now.
Eli, you can come back.
Hey guys, what's up?
Welcome back
Nice.
to the
Yeah.
Eli Burger Show.
Oh, yeah, thanks for having me. I appreciate being here. What are you guys talking about?
Don't worry about it.
Okay.
Did we
Oh
prove
my
you wrong?
gosh.
Did we prove that we are friends and can hold conversation?
Yeah, despite my, whatever perceptions I had, you guys are actually acquainted with each other. So, thank you for proving, it keeps me humble to be wrong. And I just want to say that I can blame the heat as much as I want, but gosh darn it, I'm a journalist and I shouldn't have gotten wrong KatieLedecky's place of origin. She's an American and
Damn right.
America rocks, that's for sure. And now apparently, since Katie Ledecky's American and Michael Phelps, from what I understand, is also American. America is just generationally great at swimming.
Yes. Um, Shoot, I was going to say something. Now I forget. Oh, I was
I
going to say,
apologize.
Eli, welcome back to the episode. We're just going to pretend like the start didn't happen. You had a busy day. You just came back from the heat wave,
Yep.
and we're going to finish strong, right?
Thank you very much. I appreciate that.
Grant.
Grant is quiet now. I don't think Grant is
Audio broken. He said audio. In the chat, he said audio broken. Be right back, gang. All right. Well,
Yeah,
that was okay. Well, that was actually like kind of perfect timing.
that is kind of perfect timing. I just hope my Wi-Fi doesn't lag. I paid for the nice Wi-Fi. It cost me $75 a month. And
Jeez.
yeah, it's because like the only like Wi-Fi provider, it's through it, they give me like the Spectrum like internet cable and everything, and I have to buy it through my apartment community, and they're charging me $75 a month for it.
Ouch.
Yeah, which I don't know if that's expensive or not because I've never had to pay for Wi-Fi before.
Anything above $10 is expensive for me. Um,
What Wi-Fi provider are you using? Mint Mobile?
no, I just mean like me in general. I'm just cheap.
Oh,
So, like,
any purchase above $10?
any purchase above $10. Eh. In your apartment, is it a complex or is it just a building?
It is. Well, I think complex and building are synonyms, Cam.
Okay.
But I
Okay.
think it's a apartment community. Like
Okay.
it's basically a neighborhood and the buildings, instead of houses, they're apartments.
Do you have any like shared amenities that you
We
get to benefit from?
we have a laundry facility in there, so I
Oh.
because I don't have an in-house washer
Hmm.
and dryer, much
Hmm.
to my disappointment. But for $4, every week and a half, I can wash and dry my clothes.
And quarters, or do you pay cash?
They have an app for it.
Wow, bougie. Okay.
What is
Anything
bou
else?
Cam? Sorry, really quick. I want to take a detour here. What does bougie mean?
Couldn't tell you. I just know it means fancy.
What's the origin of it? Because I know bad and bougie.
Bad
The
and bougie. Yeah, I know bad and bougie. I don't know. I just whenever bougie came out, what was that? 2016, 2015?
It was when we were in middle school. I know that.
Yeah. So I, someone said bougie and then said that bougie meant being famous, and now, or not famous, fancy. And instead of saying fancy, you say bougie.
It was about the same time that Black Beatles was going around, the mannequin challenge.
Black Beatles was a couple years after, I believe.
Are
That
you
was eighth
sure?
grade. Yeah, that was eighth grade. Bad and Bougie, because Bad and Bougie was Raindrop, Drop Top, smoking something, something,
The
something.
crop
But I,
top.
yeah, but I remember the remix was Raindrop, Drop Top, Curry blew a 3-1 lead to a jump shot.
Oh,
2016 finals. So yeah,
right. Yeah.
that's why I believe it is around that era.
I don't
And
know
I
if
know
you
the
know.
Black Beatles challenge was whenever we were in eighth grade
Yeah.
because we did the mannequin challenge at Nathan James' neighborhood.
Yeah. As far as trends go, I didn't like that one very much, and I
I
don't look back on it
mean,
fondly.
it was silly. Do you have any trends that you're like, oh, that was fun? I that was enjoying to do.
The Harlem Shake.
That's I feel like we're too young for that though. I do remember Tyler did the Harlem Shake, and it was like I don't know if it was his gym class or just like his high school class, but it was just him swinging from the rim for a solid 2 minutes. He said his shoulders have never had a burn like that in his life.
And he had to commit to it. He had to commit to the
He
bit.
couldn't fall. You can't be the guy that falls off the rim.
Come on, then we have to just do it again, right?
Yeah, no,
And
can't do that.
you're Tyler Primer. You can't make mistakes.
Yeah,
I
I
mean,
mean
come on.
he can't. It's impossible. He can't do it.
Exactly. But yeah, Cam, I guess I don't. My middle school years, they're all kind of a blur to me. Like, like 12 through like 14, ages 12 through 14, sixth grade through eighth grade. They're all just a blur to me. I just collectively look at it as the greatest years of my life,
Yeah,
and
yeah, they rocked for sure.
probably ever will be. I don't think I'll ever top it, honestly.
No,
So yeah,
no.
but that's awesome. What were we talking? We were talking about trends. I'm trying to backtrack here. Trends, bad and bougie. Oh, my amenities here.
Yes, yes.
My amenities in my apartment complex. We have the laundry facility, and then we have a main clubhouse with a pool. I haven't used the pool yet,
You have a
but
pool,
I don't have a pool. The
but
community has a pool.
you're allowed to use the pool.
I am allowed to use the pool. Yes,
Wow.
I
You could
haven't
have
done it
taken
yet.
your 5 minute break from the podcast to go hop in the pool.
I know I don't have my trunks on, and I have to pick up my pool pass from the main office during business hours.
No. Do you have to return your pool pass?
No, well, like they give it to all of the tenants here, just so that some strangers don't walk up and just hop in the pool and everything. They check everyone, just like you a resident here? Oh, you a resident with a couple guests? Okay,
So
great.
you're the summer solstice, as of recording, is today,
Yeah,
and you have yet to pick up your pool pass?
yeah. It's been look, dude. I'm not kidding when I say when I was a kid. I'm gonna go in. I'm complaining about being an adult. Okay,
Let's take a journey down memory lane, why don't we?
when I was a kid, I remember I asked my parents, why can't we just move to Disney World? Why can't we just move to Disneyland or Kings
Mhm.
Island? We could do this every single day and it would
Mhm.
be the happiest place on earth. And they were just like, well, Eli, it doesn't exactly work like that. A lot of people, they have to make time for other things. They can't just go to Disney World or Disneyland or Kings Island or Cedar Point every single day. And I was like, yeah, right. Okay, I think you're lying to me, mom, but thanks for that. And then when I'm older now, I can't even use the pool in my own backyard because I am too swamped with work or too tired from working out at the gym or
Mhm.
doing a weekly podcast that
Mhm.
has very low to no returns on
Mhm.
it.
Mhm.
And I'm 21 years old and I feel so washed up.
Mhm. What are you doing this weekend?
I'm working
Both days?
both days. I'm covering the air show. Did you not see
Oh
my
yeah.
Instagram story?
I did. I didn't realize the air show was both days. I'm sorry. That was a silly question.
No, it's okay.
Silly question.
It's okay. We've had some silly moments on this episode so far, particularly from me.
What
And
about the weekend after?
I will be in Destin, Florida,
Oh, vacay, fun. What about when do you leave for Destin?
Monday
Huh.
or Sunday night. So Sunday night after the air show or early Monday morning.
Okay, so yeah, you really don't have any time to pick up that pool pass. I was just curious because I would have picked it up day one. I love to swim. Even though I got dusted by a bunch of old people this morning, I love to swim. And I get it. I wouldn't have a lot of time to do it either. However, I would like to have possession of the pool pass just in case some free time I stumbled upon. I'd be like, oh, I can just hop on down to the pool.
Yeah. I mean,
Big pool, little pool, kidney bean shape, rectangle, talk to me.
if I'm being completely honest, I haven't gotten very
You
close
don't
to it
know what the
where
pool
I
looks
can't where I can't even gauge the size of it. I've only seen like from my window, literally like Harry Potter looking outside of his cupboard under the stairs at the Dursley family.
Yeah.
There's some nerd for you. I could literally just see people having fun, people playing games, and I'm just like, I'm gonna try to demonstrate this.
Okay. He's peering out the window like a creep. Kind of like the Squidward meme where he's looking out the side of his house and sees SpongeBob and Patrick skipping along holding hands.
That's what it's like because I'm in here doing work.
Yeah. Well, listen, would you like we'll give you a 30-minute break to go hop in the pool. At least
No,
pick up the
no,
pass.
no, it's okay. I'll probably go for a late night dip tonight.
Okay. All right.
Can you
See if
hear
can
me?
vlog it.
I can hear you, Grant.
Oh my God. Did you guys survive without me?
We had nothing. We just sat here in silence.
Yeah,
It's the craziest thing.
Figured.
Grant,
I'm back.
Grant is all well right now with the audio.
Yeah. No, I have no idea. It just cut out and it said computer doesn't recognize audio anymore. So I just did what anyone does to fix their computer, turn it off and turn it back on, and it's working. So
Your computer
Yeah,
got
boy.
dementia.
Yeah.
Grant, Eli has a pool.
why aren't you in it?
He's got to
Nope.
pick up his pool pass. I said it's the summer solstice. You have yet to pick up the pool pass.
Yeah,
Have you been out? Have you been out there yet? Taking a dip?
I haven't. No, I haven't been in it yet.
What are you doing tomorrow, Grant?
That was such a Brent Sherman disappointment, like noise right there.
Okay. What am I doing tomorrow?
Yeah.
I don't know. Why?
I want to swim. I'm swimming at Alexa's house. You want to come
What time?
all day?
Okay, I'll be there.
I bet.
All right. Eli, you coming?
I'm
Oh
working.
wait, you left us.
What do you mean I left you?
You left us for Dayton, bigger and better things. It's okay though.
How is Dayton bigger and better things?
You say it all the time. It's the heart of the East Northwest or whatever you say.
I say it's the Big Apple of North Southwest Ohio,
Yeah. Bigger
Which
and
it-
better.
which it is. It's not quite Cincinnati, and it's not close enough to Columbus. So
It's Dayton.
it's Dayton. It's right there in the middle.
Yeah, Grant, I say you and I can hang out tomorrow at Alexa's house.
What are you doing in the morning?
Going to the Y?
Hmm.
What are you
You
doing?
want to
Warren?
golf?
Yeah.
Quick 9. All
Could
right.
you see if you can book a tea time online? I bet it's already packed up, but
Yeah, probably. Tomorrow's Saturday.
yeah. Should we just make these podcasts just us planning things?
Yeah. Let's just plan out the next 6 months.
Yeah. Eli, do a quick monologue. Grant and I are going to do a quick Google search on the available golf courses in the tri-state area real quick.
Just
Eli,
talk to
do we
my.
have any ad reads?
I mean, well, Cam, you want to read Tartar, like our first episode?
Oh, I forgot about God, that was so dumb.
I didn't forget about it because it was the most cringy thing ever.
Yeah, that hurt.
Yeah, it hurt to go back and listen to
Why
Right.
did you?
when I had to, just to check up on it, see how the audio differs then from now.
Every
And-
time I type something in the search bar, it just searches through my history. What's that all about? Getting angry.
and
Homestead
into the
golf
Google.
course. Yeah, I put it into the damn the Google machine, and then it says history. This ain't school. I sound
Yeah.
like Adam. Wasn't Adam supposed to be here?
Yeah.
Adam was
Yeah.
Adam was well. I think we miscommunicated on Adam's part. We have to explain things in explicit detail to him because he thought we were doing an in-person one Friday night. It is Friday night. He thought we were doing it in person, and I'm still in Dayton at the moment. We can't do it in person, and Adam and Zoom are pretty much like oil and water.
I was gonna say, in his defense, he can't really do one if it's not in person. He'd be here for 2 minutes and then lag out. So
Probably, you know.
Let's just go ahead and zoom him in. It can only be 2 minutes. We're literally just gonna ask him if he can golf tomorrow.
You could just text him as well.
Yeah, but I gotta type and all that.
That's the type instead of logging in to a Zoom chat. I understand. I understand your thought process there, but
Grant, we got nothing. The links is all booked up till noon. So is Homestead.
it's all right. It's okay.
wow.
Next
You know,
week though?
Yeah.
All right, bet. Eli, you wanna come?
Well, I'm going to be in Destin, Florida, Cam.
Yeah, I forgot about that. We just talked about that.
Yeah,
I
we
missed
did-
that. Who
Well,
are you
yeah.
going with?
the fam. Yeah, we're taking a
Let's
little.
go.
I'm actually going.
Cam's coming as well.
Grant's going too.
So is Grant.
Yeah,
We
just
driving or
bought-
flying?
We're flying. They're driving.
Yeah, they're driving. They're actually. Since I'm working the air show this weekend, I can't be with them for the first 2 days. They're leaving tomorrow morning, driving 13 hours down to Destin on Sunday night, or
You got
thank you, on Sunday night or Monday morning. I'm going to be flying down there to meet them in
Are you
Destin.
taking one of the jets from the air
Oh,
show?
so yeah. So you're just gonna jack a Dayton plane?
I really wanted to, like, if there were any flights going from Dayton straight to Destin, I would literally just sign off, like say, "This is Eli Burger with Dayton 24/7 now." I drop the mic and then I'd run towards a plane and then just hop on and then salute and say goodbye.
And then you just leave.
And then I just leave. I
What
clock
about
out.
what about your luggage and stuff?
It would be preloaded.
Oh, that'd be a cool exit. You should still try that. Just the plane doesn't take off.
Yeah. Did you guys see that I got to sit in a couple of World War II replica planes the other day?
No.
Okay, so you guys aren't on Instagram then, all right?
Yes, we saw it, Eli. We're your biggest fans, dude.
Do
We're
you
literally
guys
following
even
your
follow
show.
me anymore?
Yes, we
Like,
saw it. It was
Okay.
awesome.
We
It
looks
follow
so
at
cool.
Mr. Eli Burgett.
Did you take off?
No, we didn't take off. I'm sorry.
Oh.
It was
Why not?
station. It was because I didn't sign a waiver.
Do they still fly?
Yeah, they still fly. Yeah, the story that I was doing was on this company that basically gives out free World War II plane flights to veterans and active service members, and I'm neither of those, so I guess I couldn't ride in one.
That's cool though.
Yeah, it was pretty cool. The guy that I interviewed, he was a very nice guy, but he looked like McSteamy from Grey's Anatomy. You guys ever seen that show?
McSteamy is not Patrick Dempsey, correct?
He's not Patrick Dempsey. McSteamy is the taller one with the blonde hair.
I thought it was a little salt and pepper, but I am picking up what you're putting down.
Well, at a time, it was blonde.
Okay.
So yeah, he had like a little gray goatee and everything. And
Yeah.
he was a tall dude. He was like 6'6", and pilots aren't supposed to be 6'6".
Yeah, that's a giant pilot.
Yeah, but really nice guy and everything. But speaking of work today, and speaking of explaining things as if you're a child to someone, I had to do an assignment for work. They needed this thing called a weather whip, which I didn't know what that was. And they just said, "Eli, can you do a weather whip?" And they explained to me later that a weather whip is basically just like 45 seconds of you talking about like a heat wave or like a blizzard or whatever, and how the community is dealing with it or whatever. And I talked about how the air show is going to be dealing with it. So, but at first I didn't know what that was. So they said, Eli, I need you to get the weather whip. And I was just like, oh, okay. I thought they meant weather vehicle.
Oh
So,
yeah,
so, so
go
I,
hop in the weather. Who?
so I grabbed the key fob to the weather vehicle, and I'm packing my stuff up. I'm about to go out the door, and they're just like, Eli, where are you going? I was just like, got the weather whip right here, and they looked at me as if I was not of this planet, and they had to explain to me like I was 5 years old what my actual job is.
It's a miracle you didn't get fired.
It's a
On the
miracle.
spot.
It's a miracle that I don't get fired every day.
Time
Honestly,
out. What's a weather whip again? I'm be honest. I kind of zoned out.
that's okay. A lot of people do that. Um, the weather whip is basically 45 seconds, just you ad libbing, talking about the weather. For this
Okay,
example, it was a heat wave and how the public is handling it.
that's what I thought you said. All right, just make sure. So it's you whipping to the weather,
Yeah, it
not
was
whipping.
not skirt skirt. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah, yeah.
Like, but I that was an embarrassing thing. But I got a good laugh out of everybody in the newsroom.
That's all that matters. I found it funny.
It was at my own expense, though. I don't like people laughing at me.
Yeah, but you guess that sometimes it gotta happen.
I guess so. I mean, sometimes you confuse weather vehicle with a weather whip, and then sometimes you forget or don't even know that what's that swimmer's name? I already forgot her name.
Katie Ledecky. Hey, today's
The
not
one
your
from
day, and
England.
that's fine. It happens all the time from Canada.
Kate from Canada.
Let's play a game.
Okay.
I was gonna say something else. It was gonna be a different game. Oh, back to planes. Let's just jump back to planes, then we'll jump back to Katie Ledecky from British Columbia. God forbid, pilot goes down, passes out, faints in the cockpit. Can you hop into an already flying plane and figure it out?
While it's in the air,
Yeah.
probably.
Mission control or the cell tower, whatever the hell it's called, has got you on the line. They're talking you through it. Could you land the plane?
If I was like
To
doing
fly
like
it or land it.
Both. You got to fly it for another hour before you can land.
in this scenario, am I giving like a report in the plane?
You're
Sort of
just
like
like, oh my God, oh my God, the pilot's down. I gotta land the plane. I don't know what to do.
I didn't know
Help.
for all the audio listeners out there, I didn't know where you were going with that right there.
Get your
But
John B out of the gutter, John B.
okay. But do you think I could? I think I could figure it out. Probably. I mean,
You think you could land a plane?
I think there's a joystick. Like they would tell me which button to push to retract the wheels, and then
Yeah, yeah.
I would just set her on down.
At 400 miles an hour.
I would
You just
Cam,
never decrease. You just go down. I'm just gonna straighten it out right before I hit the ground.
Cam, don't be a fool, okay? They got the joystick there, and everybody knows you want to slow down. You just pull that sucker back, okay?
That raises you up. That makes you go higher. And on the
Which
video
which
game,
which slows you down.
you're gonna do a loop-de-loop into the ground in
And
a passenger jet.
Cam, when the brakes are broken, when you're driving a NASCAR, you got to drift, okay? I'm doing an air drift right
Time
here.
out, time out. Have you done any of those?
No,
NASCAR drift or air brakes?
Cam, that was a bad analogy. But what I'm saying is that I think I could figure it out in the air.
Have you
Grant?
seen the movie Flight where Denzel goes down at the beginning of the movie, the brakes stop working or the engines, and then he like flips the plane upside down and then flips it back over. That's probably what I'd look like, but instead of like flipping it back over, it just goes straight down.
That's what you would do or Eli would do?
All the above, all of
Yeah.
us.
Oh, there's no shot. I think I could fly the plane because autopilot is a thing. Like they just don't do anything to direct the flight. But when it comes to landing, I would tweak out. I'd start shaking the joystick. I'd go down way too fast. I'd actually like slow down too fast. The plane just falls out of the sky.
Yeah,
Or I would land the plane perfectly, and then another engine just explodes and the plane blows up.
yeah. I mean, like if they have like a controller that I know how to use, like a PS4 controller, Ocean
Okay.
Gate or something, then I think I could land it pretty easily. I could figure out
That
the control.
would that be cool or like demoralizing if you like peeked your head into a cockpit and it was just like a PS3?
I
Like
think it
that's
would
what they're flying with.
PS3. That might be a little demoralizing right there. But if it was like an Xbox 360 or a PS4 or maybe even a PS5, let's not get crazy.
Yeah.
Let's see what the U.S. Army can afford. Or that wouldn't be the U.S. Army, though. The U.S. Army does have
Plane.
paratroopers. They do have planes as well,
They do have planes.
which I didn't know about. I just thought that like all these branches, oh, we need a plane to go somewhere. We use the Air Force. Oh, we need a boat to go somewhere. We use the Navy. But apparently, these branches they got their own stuff.
Yeah, just watch a documentary on the Blue Angels. Really good documentary. Guess what it was called?
The Blue Angels.
The Blue Angels. They are part of the Navy. I did know that. Did you know that?
I did know that only because they're going to be at the air show this weekend.
Stop, because the documentary was about their 2022 tour, and one of the stops was Dayton. I was like, I know someone who lives there.
Yeah,
But
not in 2022, but yeah,
not in 2022, but they train like 300 days of the year. And then,
that would be so awesome.
I mean, it looks insane. Good documentary. Recommend it. Amazon Prime.
I mean, can you imagine like signing up to serve your country and they say, you're such a good pilot. We like honestly, I don't know why Maverick and Top Gun didn't just join the Blue Angels.
It's produced by Glenn Powell, who was in Maverick Top Gun.
Top Gun Maverick.
How do we feel about our tax dollars going to some loop-de-loop show?
Rocks.
It's awesome.
Hell yeah.
Okay, all right, yeah, no, I'm saying I agree.
It's
I
great
don't-
for
I'm-
it's great for
I'm
morale.
1099. I
More.
barely pay taxes.
Yeah, Cam, you keep saying 1099 as like a blanket term for taxes. Do you know what
Yeah.
that is?
No,
Okay. I feel like as my financial advisor, you should know what that is.
come in close. Come here real quick. I don't do my taxes.
And by
You
transitive
don't do
property,
yours either.
yeah, by transitive property of equation. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah, but the Blue Angels, they're going to be at the Dayton Air Show. It's going to be freaking rad, though. One of our reporters actually, she had the chance to fly with the Blue Angels.
Mm.
They stuck her. They stuck. It was our morning anchor. She was in like the backs in like the. I guess she was doing a fly along instead of a ride along. She was kind of she was kind of in the back seat.
Throw in the
And-
trunk.
Yeah, it was just strapped her to the roof. And she's not that big of a person, and the helmet that they gave her, like it like sunk down on her face and like it consumed her head.
Nice.
And for a second there, like when they were doing like a like pulling up or something, like doing a quick turn or something, her head just went.
She
and
passed
then-
out from G's.
She didn't have to pass. No, she wasn't passed out. She just couldn't raise her head, so she had to use her hand to lift her head back up.
I think for content, you should either hijack a ride along or just hijack the plane in general and just fly it.
Let's not talk about hijacking a plane on this podcast.
Not hijack.
When I'm about to go to a Dayton air show and
Bar.
about to fly on a commercial jet towards Destin in a couple of days.
Yada
No,
yada. How
Won't
about
be
you?
out until Monday, so we'll be good.
Yeah, this doesn't come out till Monday.
Yeah,
You'll be
this
fine.
doesn't matter.
Go
I'll
borrow.
be-
By then you'll be halfway to Destin in your own private jet. So
I'll be in the air by then. Yeah.
Yeah.
Which, by the way, guys, I wanted to talk to you about my vacation plans. This is the 1 week a year where I get some time off from doing some podcasting. What are your guys' plans to do the podcast without me? I know we had a little taste of what it's going to be like without me
This
today.
episode we had a taste.
Yeah. So what are you guys planning on doing? You guys going to stay on Zoom? Going to go in person?
Folks, buckle up. This is going to be the best podcast you've heard in quite some time. Probably, it's going to be better than the 5 minutes that Grant and I did with Eli peering at us in the corner.
it's gonna do numbers.
That's pretty good.
Might be bad numbers, might be good. We don't know yet.
It might be imaginary numbers. Shout out Miss Burgett with the eye.
Yeah.
Quick couple questions. Grant, I will do in person. I'll do Zoom. I'll do whatever you would like to do, and or
Yeah,
anyone
okay.
else who wants to join. We might mess around, and get a full house. I
We'll
don't
just
know
pull the
how that-
Avengers
I
together
don't-
for this
I don't
episode.
know how that would correlate into like how everyone feels about each other, but It might happen. It might happen. A couple questions. If we were to do it on Zoom, how do we do it? Second question, if we were to do it in person, how do we do it?
Are you asking me?
Just
Yeah.
hit the red button.
Well, yeah, Grant's on to something there. If you guys would like, I could give you the login like I did for the last time that this happened for Zoom. Cam, do you remember that a couple months back? So I give you the login. That would probably be the easiest way to do this.
Okay.
Or
Okay.
if you'd really want to do it in person, you guys would have to swing by my house to pick up the microphones and the mixer and all of that audio stuff. And you
Okay.
you would have to hook that up to your computer. You would have to start the audio recording software on your computer, all that stuff. So
Well, Grant and I will already be in Destin with you, so if you could just bring it with you, we'll grab it there.
okay, great.
What if we Zoom? What if we all met at Grant's house, but just sat in different rooms and Zoomed each other from there?
That would work as long as there's no echo.
Okay. Yeah, we'll figure it out.
Yeah, we got a week.
Spin a wheel and designate someone to be in charge. I pray to God it's Adam.
We'll do it on
Uh,
Sunday.
You guys like the Sunday like
What time does the episode drop on Mondays?
7 a.m.
We'll shoot that baby to you about 6:45 a.m.
Guys, I want to say something. I need you to not. I need you to drop less explicitives. Just because
Yes.
I know less. I'm not trying to contain you guys because you guys are funny as heck. But my youth pastor just started following us
No.
on Instagram. So
What's his name?
I'm not going to tell you his name.
Has he heard me say a bad word yet?
If he's listened to the show, then yes.
How many episodes has he listened to?
I don't know, but I just know I got a
Sorry, Mr. Youth Pastor.
I got a notification saying he followed us on Instagram, and I think very highly of him, and I don't think he thinks very highly of me anymore.
Well, let's hope that he doesn't listen to some earlier episodes. I'm not talking about the first one. I just mean sometimes you get a little sporadic and just start using a bunch of explicitives. So, Mr. Youth Pastor, don't dig too deep.
When you're the son of Gina and Jeremy, that's for sure. Ain't that right, Cam?
I'm talking about you and your foul mouth.
Me?
Mine's genetic. Gina cusses like a sailor. I can't help it. It's in my DNA. Have you met Bill Nash? I don't think he hasn't gone 10 words in a row without dropping some type of cuss word.
And it's true. He had no filter, even when we were like in elementary school.
Yeah.
He didn't care if kids were around.
No.
What a guy. I look up to him.
Shout out Bill. He's doing well. He was in the hospital a couple weeks ago, but he's good now. He's good.
Well, speaking of kind of risque things that we've said on this podcast, last week, Cam, I made a clip of this actually, posted on Instagram. I talked about how me and your girlfriend were basically gonna have a boxing match. We're gonna fist fight each other, and my mom did not take too kindly to that. Patty Burgett, she's one of our biggest fans. So I want to set the record. Yes, I want to set the record clear right now. I do not plan on fighting Alexa. I don't want to fight women at all. Okay. The joke was clearly aimed at my expense. I was trying to act a fool in hopes for laughs. In doing so, I sacrificed my integrity.
I laughed.
I know you laughed, and that just encouraged me.
I didn't take it as you wanted to beat up women. If that makes you feel any better,
It makes me feel a lot better.
Permission to fight my girlfriend. My girlfriend respectfully would annihilate you. So like, there's not too much.
I think I got Alexa there.
There's not too much damage being done.
And Cam Grant, I respectfully disagree with you.
Here he goes again.
think
And
you
your
beat
mom literally
Alexa?
just yelled at you for this.
Guys, I don't want to fight Alexa. But if she keeps pushing
There's a button.
if she keeps pushing buttons, we may have a problem.
Oh,
Okay.
You hit a girl?
Did you just go against your mother?
No,
She's gonna spank you.
I want to reiterate this. I don't want to fight a woman or
Also,
anybody.
it's fight a woman. Also, it's satire law. That's a law, right?
I think so.
You know, I think that's real.
Yeah. I don't want to fight.
Jimmy. Not that Jimmy would know, but I'll ask him.
Yeah. How is Jimmy, by the way?
Jimmy's good. Jimmy's good. I think he's an intern somewhere. Big accounting place, I think. He takes all his meetings from home in his underwear, but he's got a button up top. So I mean, Jimmy's a troll. He plays basketball every day. He got in a fight at the park. Loves to fish now. Go follow Jay Sal Fishing. That's his TikTok. And I gotta say, I love Jimmy with my whole heart and soul. And he steps out with the fits that he throws when he goes to fish. I mean,
Yeah.
Crocs, long socks, Adam Sandler shorts, and a tie-dye shirt with a bucket hat. He looks good. And he's ripping lips. He's catching fat bass.
What a guy. What a
Yeah.
guy.
Jay Sal Fishing.
Speaking of TikTok, last year when I went on vacation, I did some TikToks for the I'm No Genius account. Would you guys like to see some more this year?
No.
All right.
Yes, I want this to become
Yes,
an
absolutely.
entire multimedia platform. I think that we should start doing vlogs and we should start writing blogs. And by we, I mean you.
You mean just me? Here's the thing, guys. You keep saying like, I want this thing to take off. I want to, expand. I want to do like taste buds, and I want to do all this fun stuff. I give you guys the logins to all the social media accounts. I say, yeah, guys, you got something you want to post? Go ahead and post it. Crickets.
I'm gonna be honest. I forgot about taste buds. However,
It was your idea.
I know.
We'll do that next week. This
when
week.
you're gone, listen, Grant and I are gonna hang out at some point soon. Maybe this weekend, maybe not. Actually, Grant's coming over to Alexa's house. We're gonna sit by the pool and have girls' day. We're gonna go get fast food of some sort or any type of food. We might have Alexa cook for us. Our first taste buds will be something. It's gonna be food. We're gonna shoot a taste buds this weekend. We're gonna do a daily vlog. We're not gonna do a daily vlog, but we're gonna do a taste buds. Grant and I, maybe. Sound good?
That sounds great.
Is there any way you could set up on our website a place where we could like write a blog? Because I think I'm just gonna like openly start a diary online for everyone to read.
How about Cam? What I want you to do is there is a way. You can just go. Do you know what Google Drive is?
Yeah.
Yeah, just go into Google Drive, click new Word document, and then that's your blog right there. Just go ahead and type into that.
Okay. And should I just email blast it to everyone who listens? I mean, they're all
No, it's that's public access, and you don't need to email them a link or anything. Just
oh, they can just get onto my Google Drive and read it.
yeah, from what I understand, yeah, it's just
Oh.
public record.
Bet. Sounds good.
So that is good. But yeah, I've got some fun TikToks planned for this vacation and everything. Grant, I would have liked to see some TikToks from your music little camping trip.
I don't think you would like to see them. I don't think they would have got posted.
Yeah,
Yeah.
why not?
Having fun.
Just having fun and being safe. You came back in one piece. That's
Yes.
That's the most
Yes.
important thing.
Yeah.
So that's
It's a great
good.
time.
Okay, that's awesome. But I told my parents to for one of the TikToks that I'm planning, I told my parents to video them tomorrow before the drive to Destin when they're in the car and saying, "Oh yeah, we're on our way to Destin, 13 hours until we're there. Woohoo!" And then I'm going to stitch that with a video of me on my plane, with my aviators on and my neck pillow, listening to music and just sipping,
That's good.
a non-alcoholic
Is that-
beverage.
That's got to come out before Monday, or else that's going to be a spoiler.
Well, it'll probably come out before Monday.
All right. I think
Yeah.
we should. I think we need to start transitioning this podcast into just like us having. I mean, it's already casual conversation, but I think it needs to be even more mundane, like us planning things.
Even more casual conversations.
Yeah.
Like what? Well, I'll switch it right now. Grant, white collar worker to white collar worker. How's the internship going?
It's been fun. Actually, not really. The so the first week in Texas was fun, and then the first 2 weeks that I got to Ohio were kind of hectic because they had some big division meeting. So it's just been me like really setting up tables and fun stuff like that. but we're actually going to get into more like actual stuff I'll be doing the next 8 weeks. So I'm looking forward to that.
Well, you're really selling this internship, Grant. Is this the
Well,
pitch? Is this the pitch that they gave you when they
I
hired
don't
you?
know. Have you gotten to drive an excavator and a skid steer
Hey, now
at your job?
that's something to brag about right there.
I did. And
That's
I got
good.
barbecue after, so let's go.
Atta boy. Cam, is your internship in the same vein?
I worked at a barbecue place the other day. There was a leaky pipe, so the guys had to go up there with saws and stuff and cut through the drywall to find the leaky pipe. They tasked me to clean it up. Turns out the owner of the barbecue place knew the Sells triplets. Remember them?
Yes.
Good people, really good people.
Have they
Remember
made it
that-
to Hollywood yet?
No, they're. This is. I don't know if I should say this.
They're not
Well, I
going to
mean,
listen.
it's just good publicity. Keegan is in a play in. Shout out the Sells triplets. Keegan is in a play in Chicago where he plays Elvis. That's really cool.
That is very cool.
Tanner and Carly are in Chicago, I think. I don't know, but the guy who owns it. Remember the movie that Jacob Smith did? He was
No.
in a movie. Came out. He was in a movie. Came out a couple years ago. Well, the guy who owns this barbecue place that I was helping clean up played a racist cop in it. I was like, "Oh, that's cool." He's like, "He's not racist real life. Just heads up." But
Okay.
he said he did. He said he was in the movie. I was like, "That's really cool." And then we talked about football, but I left and I smelled like barbecue the entire day. I don't think I could work in a barbecue restaurant.
Yeah, I worked in the food service industry for all of 5 days, and I didn't enjoy
You're
it.
still employed.
No. That was I guess. Wow. I guess. Yeah. I keep forgetting that I'm still employed by Chipotle. Um, but yeah, I worked for Zanzi's in Seaville for 5 days, and I told them, hey, I need the next 2 weeks off because I'm going on vacation. Also, I'm putting in my 2 weeks notice.
Oh,
And then yeah, I never went back. So
you'll have that.
yeah, and like I remember because that was the first job I ever actually quit. So I gave my manager like a long thought out text and everything saying like, oh, I've got this other opportunity in front of me to not work, and I think I'm gonna take that instead. And she was just like, okay. And I was just like, oh, okay. So I'm not essential personnel around there. I should be running that place.
Dude, I don't think she knew your name. She didn't have a contact information.
She didn't have my numbers.
She had to scroll up to where it said, "Hey, I'm Eli Burgett. I'd like to
Yeah.
apply for this job."
I applied on Indeed.
To Zanzi's?
Yeah,
Moving up.
yeah,
Zanzi's, that is.
yeah. I applied to this current job that I have on Indeed.
Wow.
No,
Look at you.
that's not true. I sure I applied on the website.
That's good stuff.
Very,
Thanks
very
for waking me up, boys. I was really lethargic and down.
yeah, Cam.
Not sad, just out of gas.
I know every week is kind of like a fight with the lighting and everything. Have you reached a good setting here where you
No, we
turn
just
off-
did it at the right time of day. It was dusk. There was a minute of time where I had the line go across, but I got the lamp. Where is he? I got the lamp on right now.
Where were the other trucks going?
But yeah.
Good. Well, guys, there's not much more to say. I think I've put my foot in my mouth far too much today. Let's have some life lessons and let's close it out. Cam, how about you?
Sometimes you just need your friends to pick you up. That's what I got.
Go on. Grant, how about you?
I don't got a life lesson today, but if you're listening still to this episode, be on the lookout for the next episode because it will be the greatest episode of I'm No Genius history.
Grant's life lesson.
Shot.
Grant's life lesson. Just keep listening to the podcast.
Just keep listening.
That should be your life lesson every time.
Just keep listening.
I mean, Grant's life lesson, he hasn't he gave a couple ones where it's just don't listen to him. Like those were his life lessons.
Also good advice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait. No, listen to him.
So don't listen to me now. Yeah.
No. Listen to you now. Because you
Yes.
said to listen to the podcast.
Every other life lesson don't.
Do as he says, not as he speaks.
Not as you.
Yeah, exactly.
It's not good.
My life lesson is trying to put a nice bow on this. Whether you confuse a weather vehicle with a weather whip, or you're going to Destin for a week and your friends think they could do your podcast better without you, or if you confuse what's her face? Seriously, I'm not kidding. I forget.
Oh, are you serious, dude? Go
I-
read a book.
Okay, I don't read that much. Well, whether or not you confuse Miss Ledecky for a British Columbian or a non-American, you just have to remind yourself everyone makes mistakes.
Everyone has their days.
Thank you, Kim. That's what I needed. That was the cherry on top of this episode. That is my life. So thank you guys. I appreciate you.
Love you, Eli.
All
Have
right,
so much fun at the air show. Have so much fun on vacation. And send us the login so we can blow this out of the water.
All right, sounds good. All right, from everyone here at I'm No Genius, I'm Eli. He's Cam, and he's Grant. Thank you for watching. We'll see you next time.
Everybody loves my